Hello, my beautiful viewers. Are you feeling amazing? Can you imagine a beautiful sunny day? Can you smell flowers? Can you walk with both feet and feel the vibration of earth? So today the show is called Resilience by Design. And when I was looking at these three amazing guests that I'm going to have today, I wanted to have this amazing quote, but imagining all three of them because I had the privilege to have met all three of these amazing ladies. It's going to give you sparkles of hope and sparkles of love. So my quote for these three ladies, and they are in the back studio, is resilience is not something you suddenly find during hard times. It's a strength that you quietly build by being who you are. So ladies, you all three of you have impressed on my heart. And I've got two new ladies here. It's the first time in studio. So, my beautiful viewers, may I ask this question? Throughout our lives, we've got difficult paths and we've got there's fear coming our way. I actually was so happy that I posted a poem on fear and how the rivers say, I don't know if I go into the ocean, if I will disappear, and the fearfulness the river felt. And when the river looked behind him, he looked at all the way that he went down to come to be next to or go into the ocean. And then at the end he realized through all the hardship, now the river is part of something bigger. So sometimes when you go through something very difficult and you are have the resilience to push through, then shifts happen. So I am truly excited for our show today. The ladies is gonna blow your socks away. So are you ready? I'm gonna swoosh in the ladies. So here goes first. Leslie, are you ready to be swoosh into studio? Here you come. 1, 2, 3. Swoosh! My beautiful Isabella, are you ready to be switched into studio? 1, 2, 3, switch. And then my beautiful Sheila, are you ready? Here you come, switch. Oh wow, ladies, what an honor. And I particularly wanted there was two more ladies that I invited, but I really wanted to have the combination because when I was planning this show, I'm going to do quite a few shows on growth, but not a lot on resilience. And as soon as I looked at the resilience piece and I said to God, who will be the best for this show? And I got Sheila and I got Leslie and Isabella. Your sparkly smile came through, and the two other ladies as well. And I just pushed my chair back and I did the dance. I did the dance and I said to God, and then I sent you all a message to find out if you are available. And my beautiful one, Leslie and Isabella and Sheila, when you said yes, I was like, I was so happy. So, my beautiful viewers, you can see there's something in the air today. Not only are these amazing ladies serve the world with love, but I do it like I want to say Mother Teresa style, but not really. Fairy godmother style. They do it in a fairy godmother style. So they're truly magnificent. So Leslie, please can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you're from And then can you also tell us what growth and resilience to you personally?
Mhm.
Sure. Well, thanks for so much for having me, Sanet, and so pleased to be in this esteemed group of women. Um, yeah, so I am from Wyoming. Um, Not a lot of people here, right? So thank goodness for the internet. But I'm known as the intuitive connector and reflecting the wisdom and brilliance of women back to themselves so they can rise into their voice, their power, and express what they're called to say, creating a ripple effect of truth, visibility, and impact through the stories that we choose to share. Resilience, gosh, I think for me, it's like one step at a time, right? That it's not always a big thing. It's, I like to say, for crying out loud, women, we have the capability to have babies. We can grow human life in ourselves. That alone makes us so resilient and so powerful. And we need to step into that a little more.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. I just had to mute myself for a minute because our generator, there's this funny noise with the generator. So it goes, "Yee-haw." So thank you so much, my beautiful Leslie. I love that. Yes. And the having babies and being a mother. I saw something today. I will go to the Isabella to you in a few seconds. I saw something today. This man and woman was running on a track. They got married and I still keep on running, but he was now slightly ahead because she was looking after the house. And then she had the house on top of her, the babies and the children on top of her. And then she became old because the children were not part of her, but the house was still part of it. And he decided he would like to have another younger woman on his side. And I just, for the life of me, I just started to cry because I have met in the last 4 months so many ladies of 50, 60 years old that their husbands have let them go for a younger version of, I don't know what, it's not a younger version of that person. So thank you so much for that, Leslie. I appreciate that. My beautiful Isabella, can you introduce yourself and tell us where you're from, please?
Hello, yes, of course. My name is Isabel von Bötticher Fouchard, very long name, but it's also who I am. I'm a German Haitian and I live in the Dominican Republic. And I am a holistic health and personal leadership catalyst coach. So I work a lot with women in the corporate world who are in major life transitions. And what I have the joy to do is to allow them to tap into their own spirituality, which is something that obviously in the corporate world is not so common to do, to use. And since it is my own path, I think it is easier for them to see what is inside of them, to tap into their own resilience, specifically when they are in growth, or sometimes growth doesn't feel positive or easy. So transitions, it is something that really is a passion of mine. I just enjoy doing that a lot.
Thank you so much for that, my beautiful Isabel. And I'm Sheila. Can you please introduce yourself, my beautiful one?
Hello, everybody. My name is Sheila Tillich, and I live in Western New York in the USA. I am an energy metaphysician, meaning I am an energy practitioner, and I help many people do different things. My most important thing is to help people stand in their light, understand that they are worthy, valuable, and all of their experiences is what they bring forward in the wisdom of moving forward in their life. So I do many things, but I love that. I love helping everyone shine their light brightly.
Wow. Wow. I love it. I love it. Thank
And
you,
I
my
love my
beautiful. I love it. I love it. So, my beautiful ones, I do also take a few screenshots for our memory for this experience. So, you will see there's quite a lot of photos. But I want to say, my beautiful Sheila, you have made such an impact in our group already with all your wisdom. And I'm truly so grateful for you as a wisdom keeper because there's a lot of wisdom you have teach, not only me, but a lot of the ladies. So thank you for
Thank you.
for being one of our amazing wisdom keepers. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, my beautiful viewers, all of my guest details is down below in the show notes. So, if you're on Roku TV, you can just take your remote and go down and you can vote for us. And we like fives because remember, fives is sunglasses, so we love fives. But not only that, you will be able to look at Leslie, Isabel, and Sheila details, and there's a connection point for you as well. But also on the screen, all of the ladies' websites is also there. So just take a screenshot and then connect with all of us. So, are you ready for the questions? I am ready. So I'm going to start with you, Leslie, and I'm going to start with your first question. So here we go. Leslie, you help women reclaim their voice and authenticity. Why is speaking the truth such an important part of resilience?
Such a great question. Um, and really, like, I'll just give you a really short snippet of an experience going on right now. I just created a collaboration with women. There's something so powerful about hearing our words reflected back to us. And the, like, don't get me wrong, I love writing books. I think books is just a super cool thing. And it's a great marketing tool. It can just do so much for our business. But watching, really what lights me up is watching these other women, the light bulb go on and realizing the power in their words and their stories of resilience now being able to impact other people, right? It's, wow, it's a beautiful transformation. I'm totally hooked on, and the pink glasses even, helping other people feel that feeling. And really, there's something then about being resilient, right? When you have those moments where you do feel powerful and you do feel in charge and you do feel heard, seen, and understood, that makes the downs a little less down.
I love that. Yes, this is the big glasses because my beautiful one, it's so true. So many women think their story doesn't matter, but they don't know their story can change somebody's life. So I love it. I love it. Thank you. So, my beautiful Isabel, are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
So, you got high performance women through major life transformation. Why do transformation often challenge resilience so deeply?
Yeah, so in my case, my personal case, as well as in the women I work with, it is that transformation is maybe something that is posed onto them, that is not chosen. Maybe menopause, but it may be that it is something in your career that you just hit a point where it's time to part and change jobs, companies, or career completely. So that is sometimes a trauma, and if you change and if you are pushed into that kind of trauma or this transition, really to your limits, because we do things all of a sudden, or we are in a new environment, we have to do things differently. What used to work before doesn't work anymore. And so our nervous system really gets into autopilot, trying to secure and save us. And this is a moment that is not easy for most of us, because like most of us, obviously, our nervous systems have been, how should I say, imprinted in our first 7 years of our lives. So like to get into survival mode is because something really scary had happened to you. And resilience basically is your response to what happens around you. It's like stress. There's no stress. The stress is how you respond to a situation. So for me, it is really important to understand that even if it is just a change in your career that you are looking to have, or a transformation that is happening, that you will have to be really well positioned with your nervous system and with all your power that you have on body, mind, heart, and soul level, because this is where your resilience is going to be tested. And it builds it in the same way. Oh, thank you, ladies.
Wow. And I must just say to you, my beautiful Isabel, some ladies, or I must say most ladies, they will not factor it in that hormonal factors and environment factors. They will think there's something wrong with them. So I'm so grateful that you are there to show them there is other things that they must also filter in. So thank you for everything that you are doing for so many. So my beautiful Sheila, are you ready for your question?
Absolutely. Fire away.
You're focused deeply on transformation and energetic healing. What does resilience mean to you on a soul level?
On the soul level, it means everything, because that is your true purpose, is to transform and to be exactly what your soul came here to be. And many people start to go down one trail or one avenue and find out that they're not happy doing that. That's not really what they want to do. However, that's what they've been told they need to do. So to go inside and listen to the inner voice, and that sometimes your contract or the things that you set up that you thought you wanted to do isn't where you need to end up. And the key is that they have to take action. They've got to want to change. And by taking action is that you start to build up the resilience as far as understanding what makes you happy or not. And many times it's the energy from the childhood where it's stuck, and choices were different than they are now as an adult. So to really look at themselves and to want to change. And then there's all different ways they can change. So that's where I come in. Find out what is stuck, what is stopping them from building their lives to what they want. And then they can move forward.
Wow.
Yes.
I had to go and collect the shark glasses.
Oh, the sharp. Woo!
Wow, I love it. I love it. And you know, when you did your masterclass for us, Sheila, and you brought us in the now, now,
Yeah.
your voice, everything. And I will always remember that meditation. I sometimes remember your voice and, you know, now, and what you said, and I just bring me in the now. Um, so I know that I wanted to ask, being in the now, how important is that?
Oh, it's very important because there's so much noise on the outside of telling you how you should behave, what you should do. And by going inside into your soul and asking what to do, that's where you connect with your soul and you get the answers that are just right for you at that time. It's about building the resilience in the present moment. Stop and listen, not to the noise on the outside, but to the soul on the inside. And that's where your best answers come from.
That was deep. So I need to do this. My beautiful ladies and gentlemen, this was deep. So in my home language, if you say something went deep, it means it really touched not only your heart but your soul as well, and it also helped your mind to just be um, and Isabel, you will know dear mekaar, you know, confused a little bit. So I love that. Thank you. So Leslie, I would love you to answer the next question, because storytelling is part of I love storytelling as a child. I love to read to my grandchildren. So I would love to have your answer on the next question. How does storytelling help people, especially in your case, women, heal and rediscover their strength? Leslie?
I think she's froze.
Are you frozen? Okay. I don't see some in the back studio. So, Leslie, when you are back, just let me know. I'm going to go to Isabel. So, Isabel, how can women lead successfully without sacrificing their emotional well being?
Mm.
Yeah, I love that question. I would even say, provocatively, you cannot lead successfully if you don't do it emotionally. It's just like about how to do, like, take account, so take responsibility of your emotional self. Um, so generally, I see the world and us beings as we have four bodies. So there is a physical, an emotional, a mental, obviously we all know the mental body, and a spiritual body, right? And in normal corporate world or business life, very much women who lead are supposedly thinking that you only do this with your mind, right? So like this is where you take decisions and the rational thinking, all of this happens in the mind. But if you don't take into account your physical energies and your emotions, I think you will not be authentic in your leading, and you drain your energies actually. So this is why I say honestly, being an emotional leader doesn't mean that there's somebody who screams when he feels unhappy, or who cries immediately, or who laughs about people if he feels like, or she or he feels like laughing. It is more like knowing that your emotions are there and do not suppress them. Find the space where you can have them expressed when it's not the place to do in a meeting, maybe in a boardroom meeting with other directors or clients. But know that emotions will always be in your body if you do not allow them to flow through it. So that's why I say, like, if you want to be a successful leader and you continue suppressing emotions, this is going to come out in different ways. Say it like this. I don't want to go too deep into burnout or all of that can happen with that, but you will not be authentic leading when you do not take care of your emotional health.
Wow. I had to go and quickly collect the big glasses because I want to speak to the leadership ladies out there. Just give me 1 second. My beautiful leading ladies in a corporate world, you need Isabel. I can tell you, I had a coffee chat with Isabel and she blew my mind away. So please connect with Isabel. My beautiful ladies, be the bee in your life and connect with Isabel. Thank you, Isabel. I love that. I love that. So, Leslie, I was asking your question, but then we realized you're not moving.
I was frozen.
I wanted to sing that song of Frozen. Let it be. No, no, no. That's something else. Now,
Let it go.
I've got Lennon now. John Lennon's "Let It Be, Let It Be." Can you remember the song Isabella from Frozen? How do it start?
It's let it go.
Oh, let it. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Okay, let me ask you a question. So for me, storytelling is also important. I love storytelling. I love reading stories to my grandsons as well. So my question to you is, how does storytelling help people, but in your case, ladies, heal and rediscover their own strength?
Mm.
Yeah. So again, like a beautiful question, right? I think we get into the world tells us that our stories aren't important or they're not dramatic enough, right? That like we don't have the hero's journey and we didn't live in a car and we're homeless, and but that doesn't mean that there aren't people out there that can connect with your story. And that's how we as humans really connect with other people, right? I tell a story about my dog. Now, everybody in the room who is dog lovers, like, I like her, right? Even though they might not know anything about what I do, anything else about me, but we connect on those things that we go, ooh, subconsciously, I really like this person because she's like me. So I think that's why stories can be so important. They can really, pardon me, call in the people we're meant to serve, right? Again, sort of on not only that subconscious, but that very verbal, the way we talk, the way we interact. All those are sending signals and energy, and people are picking up on that. So often I find it's the most interesting things. Apparently, I didn't remember this, a gal I met recently, she said, I remember meeting you because you told me a story that connected up with how I was showing up visibly. So I equated her to an ostrich sticking their head in the sand, right? Didn't know I did that at the time, but clearly it stuck with her, right? That simple story. So I think we underestimate the power of our words all the time, and really being conscious of how we're sharing our story and how we're encouraging people to step into that story with us.
Wow, wow, wow. And my beautiful Leslie, you're not an alien. And that what you have just told us is not an alien, because my beautiful viewers, I must tell you, storytelling comes from humans already. But stories telling is where we connect. So not alien, but true.
Maybe
Can I
sometimes.
Yeah, before going to Sheila, my grandson, I was in New Zealand last year for 7 months looking after them. And my grandson, Zander, he said, Oh, me, but he was like screaming in the shop. He said, Oh, me, come here. And I went, he said, Oh, me, you need his glasses for the diamonds because he knows about the diamonds. I said, But what will they think about the alien glasses? He said, Oh, me, you're gonna be cool. So I've got cool glasses.
So hello,
And this the same time that my grandson Zander got the alien glasses, my younger grandson that's now 6 got the shark glasses, and he said, "Oh me, just tell the ladies they mustn't be scared being on the show. You can see the shark doesn't bite really through anything."
It's lovely. Oh my God.
My
Yeah.
beautiful Sheila. I want to ask you this question. How does unresolved emotions,
Mm.
pain impact a personal ability to rise and heal?
Oh, it's everything. It's the triggers that you have when you start on your journey, and all of a sudden you get triggered with something that had happened, the trauma that happened in your childhood or a relationship, and all of a sudden you freeze. All right, you don't know how to act or respond to the present moment, especially when the trauma is so deep and the fear comes in. It's like, why did I do that? So you magnify whatever's happening by the trigger. All right. So it might not be right then, but it was still inside you, and it comes out in the most unexpected ways. So having trauma and things, energy locked inside you is about understanding it's okay. You are safe. You do not have to go in that fear or the trauma anymore, and that you can let it go. Let it go. It also helps you have forgiveness for whatever happened, most importantly for yourself. A lot of times when we do not validate ourselves, all right, is that we start to be depressed about it because we don't feel we're worthy enough. But once you understand that you are and that you make mistakes, all of us do, it's okay to learn from those mistakes. And those traumas that had happened is actually nuggets for you to do something about it, that is still affecting you. And it's time to do something about it and not stay in that emotion anymore. It's huge. That's what in many of the sessions I do it. I'm called the healer of the healers, helping you understand what's blocking you from moving forward, what's blocking you from manifesting, or I call it creating your future or your destiny. You're here for a reason, and it's time to heal and heal the wounds. A lot of people say, well, I'm not broken. I didn't say you were broken. Nobody's broken. It's the wounds that you have as you experience living in a human body, being a spiritual soul.
My beautiful viewers, I am gonna down below in the show notes, I am gonna add beautiful Sheila's masterclass. She gave for our group a free masterclass and she blew us away. The link will be down in the bottom. Please, please click on it. You will be pleasantly surprised that after our masterclass, that you will not be the same as before you start. So thank you, Sheila, for that. Truly amazing. So I'm going to continue with Leslie. Leslie, I know that you have to go on the hour you need to run, and I probably will have the last question for you now in. So let me take the last one. What does rising look like for somebody who has forgotten their worth?
Wow, what does it look like? Right? Ooh, yeah. Right? I get goosebumps. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I think it's just this glowing, right? It's the sparkling inside you that just like can't help coming out. And it's confidence, it's joy, and empowerment in the sense of I'm empowered so I can empower other people, right? Because I think that's really what it's all about is I become something so I can help those behind me and in front of me, right? I can create that chain. So I really, it's definitely an inner, having watched now it happen with people who become authors. You step into the world differently. And that's, some of the feedback I get from my authors is like, wow, I'm showing up differently. I'm not really sure what happened. And yeah, it's just that internal thing of now we start believing not only in the power of our words, but then in possibility of what we and our words can do.
I love it. Thank you. So my beautiful one, before I go to Isabella, I just want to say thank you for everything that you are doing, because through making, especially ladies authors, that maybe all of them would have wanted to be an author, and you have the way for them to do it. Thank you for your services to the world. So I'm going to start with you, and we can all put our glasses on, ladies. So I'm going to ask Leslie, what is your golden nugget, my beautiful one?
Ooh, my golden nugget is the moment you recognize the power of your voice is the moment that possibility begins.
Wow. Like, tell me, are you ready for paparazzi?
Of course. Bring it
Here
on.
we go. Wow. Thank you. So, my beautiful Leslie, anytime that you need to go, you can just wave for us and you are welcome to go. So I want to say thank you so much for being at the recording, and I will connect with you regarding the Mrs. Potts issue that I wanted to talk to you. So, my beautiful Isabel, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
So let me go and look at the questions here. What role does inner energy mastering play in maintaining resilience and vitality?
Everything. Honestly. Yeah. I mean,
Yep.
it is as I said, like, we are all energy beings. It's not just like that. Obviously, people who do energy work are energy beings. We all are energy beings. Our words are energies. Everything you feel is energy. Everything you think is energy. So knowing and getting out of the unconscious of these, I called it earlier the four bodies, right? We have a physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional body. So being conscious about that and how they are interconnected, because everything, as I said earlier, what you think influences already how you feel in your body, and that will influence how you move, how you act, and your beliefs as well. So everything is so intertwined that if you understand and are conscious about it, that's when you get into the power to decide where you are being, standing, and going. So resilience starts with that, definitely, by just like being aware in the moment of what's going on, and then choosing to say or think or act in this or that way, instead of doing it out of autopilot, out of survival mode and unconscious. So,
Yes.
yeah.
I had to bring out the butterfly. Ladies, I normally have 2 or 3 glasses here, but I had to bring out, I have to go down every time onto my box because this is exactly a butterfly effect that you are telling us. Isabel, wow. Let me say thank you for what you are doing for the world. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take a photograph of all of us, Joe. There you go. Isabel, that is for you. My beautiful viewers, we also took a photo of you putting your sunglasses on for Isabel. Thank you. Thank you. So, my beautiful, I like that heart, Sheila. So, Sheila, my question is to you: how does quantum DNA heal and support emotional and spiritual resilience?
Can you share that again? Say that again, please.
Yeah. How does quantum DNA healing support emotional and spiritual resilience?
Oh my goodness, that's a huge one. It's a great question too. It's all about the energy that's here right now. Our DNA being alive, awakened, and the DNA that we cannot see. It is our dimensional DNA, our soul DNA. Why did we come? And also standing in your light, understanding that you are amazing and you are growing. And it is making different choices. And it's okay if you make different choices. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's about evolution, evolution as a soul. Why are you here? Why did you come in this body right now? And that you have the capacity to live beyond your wildest dreams in every area of your life. You can do it, but you have to take the action. Whoa. And I love
You are
living from
you
the
are
heart.
a rock star. Wow, look at all the glasses. Rock star. That is so true, my beautiful one. And do you know, my beautiful Sheila, a lot of people don't know their purpose. They don't know their soul, why they're here. So
Yeah.
I do believe they can really connect with Sheila, and Sheila will be able to help you connect with your soul purpose, my beautiful viewers. So I am going to ask one more question. Leslie, you are welcome to wave when it's ready. But I am going to ask beautiful Isabel the next question on my list. Let me just quickly go. Oh, before doing this, Isabel, if there's one thing that you can put out there for the ladies and gentlemen, but mostly ladies, what will that be?
This is my golden nugget question. Yeah. So I really like to say that everybody, you are more powerful than you think. And you are as powerful as you believe and feel,
Yeah.
consciously and unconsciously.
Beautiful. Are you ready for paparazzi, my beautiful one?
Ooh, 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 ooh. More paparazzi.
Oh, and Isabel, you are my lucky one because I got the flash. I got the flash in the photograph. Thank you. So, my beautiful Sheila, can you give us your golden nugget, please?
Oh, absolutely. My golden nugget is you are worthy to shine your light magnificently. So
Ooh,
shine it. Shine it
I love
bright.
it.
You are worthy.
My girl, you are amazing. Let me quickly just do this. Are you ready for paparazzi? Alto potato. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, thank you. And my beautiful viewers, we have lost, not lost, but beautiful Leslie had to go. So that's the reason why we are only three on the screen now. Yeah, am I now? Just give me 1 second. And Sheila, do you have a question for me?
Yes. All right. What is your resilience by design? What is your resilience by design?
Thank you for that amazing question. For I truly believe if we can look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you without any doubt, Sanet, then I know I can go through anything. Sometimes it's a little bit harder and
Yeah.
sometimes it's easy, but
Mhm.
I know that I will be okay, one step at a time. So thank you for that. And I am now ready to give you my golden nugget. I don't know where I've put the glasses.
And what is your golden nugget,
Oh,
Sanat?
thank you, Sheila, for asking. My golden nugget is if your why is big enough, you can do anything. You can do everything. And I'm ready for paparazzi. Here we go.
Oh, oh.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So, my beautiful ladies, we do have a few more minutes. So, I would love to ask you your last question. So, let me just put the pen down. So, Isabel, I would like to ask you what advice would you give someone navigating a major life shift right now?
First of all, you are not lost. You're not alone. You're not broken either. And pause. Pause a moment. I mean, like, there are two different ways to address this. Like, short term, like if you have like an immediate moment where you just feel like, ugh, it's all too much. Pause, take a deep breath. And if you know the practices, connect all your bodies, your physical, your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual body. If you don't know yet, find somebody who helps you. But basically, it's just like allowing whatever comes up to come up, acknowledging it before wanting to change or heal or whatever. Just like acknowledging where you are right now and say, it's okay, and I'm going to get out of this, and I'm going to get through this. And then in the larger term, of course, like if you are like in a transition and you just don't want to know what can I do right now, but what can I do for me to get through this and being myself in the driver's seat so that it's not me, the victim of whatever is happening here around you. I advise you to look for people who maybe do the same, who go through a transition so that, again, you feel surrounded by people and you're not alone in this. Find a coach or a mentor who might support you and just really know that you have the power to grow through this. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your next chapter, your next self. That's what I would say.
Incredible. Can you please tell the viewers how can they connect with you, my beautiful Isabel?
Of course. So you can connect with me by looking on my webpage. It's iambyisabel.com. And if you want to find out where and why you are in the situation where you are right now, like losing your energies, I have an amazing personal energy checkup assessment that I did. So you will find that also in the links that I think Sanet is sharing. Otherwise, you will find it also on my webpage. It will help you to find out where your energy is draining, where your vitality is like falling apart, and what you can do to heal that and to prevent that for the future.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for being part of my life, and thank you for being part of the Diamond Beauties Forever group. So currently we had 12 ladies from the E360 world that have joined the Diamond Beauties. So my beautiful viewers, you are so welcome. If you are a woman, you're welcome to join the Diamond Beauties Forever group on Facebook. We are a private group, and we have one gentleman from the viewers on E360 World. So, my beautiful gentlemen, you are welcome to check out Tanzanite Euros, and you can join the gentleman there. Thank you, thank you. My beautiful Sheila, your last question is, what message would you give someone who feels exhausted from all life's challenges alone?
Right. Well, I would first of all tell them that they are not alone. Everybody is going through it, and that their biggest mistakes will become their greatest gifts, because going through the mistakes helps you make different choices, to choose differently, not harder, but differently, and allows you to build your spiritual barbells. Barbells meaning who you really are and what is your purpose. Why do you do the things that you do? And also leading you to your best destiny possible. Mistakes can be your biggest gifts. It's okay.
Wow. Beautiful. Can you please tell the people how they can connect with you?
Absolutely. You can go to my website, SheilaTillich.com. It's spelled right in front of there on the screen there. And I will do a clarity call with me, and we will talk about your situation. So there's many, many things that I do. Mostly it's to help you move forward in this beautiful energy that's here, understand your own gifts and how you can use them. And most importantly, to help you heal the wounded stuff that's inside of you where you don't feel you're worthy enough to do it. We are all here together, and we do this together. We're not alone. We're not alone.
Beautiful. And my beautiful Sheila, if you can spend a minute or two telling us about your amazing Mrs. Spots on a Friday.
All right. Yes, I am so privileged to be able to have a beautiful, beautiful Mrs. Potts on Friday mornings, Eastern Time at 10 o'clock. And it's about ascension wisdom, meaning, why are you here? And about you sharing your wisdom, connecting with other women who are going through the same thing. It's about building relationships, because that is how you grow. And then you realize that you're not alone. It's a wonderful time to connect in a very intimate way.
Oh, thank you, my beautiful one. So, my beautiful viewers, in our women's group, we've got currently 25 Mrs. Spots, and we have half an hour sessions. Currently, most of the days we've got 5, but we do have 2 open spots for a Wednesday and a Thursday for half an hour to be seen and to be heard and to be loved on our beautiful Mrs. Spots. And Mrs. Spots is coming from Diamond Beauties, from Beauty and the Beast. So, my beautiful viewers, I want to say thank you so much for your time spending with us. Thank you for your comments on the also on the link below. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to both, not only Isabel and Sheila currently on screen, but also thank you to beautiful Leslie with all your wisdom and your brilliance that you have shared with all of us. I've got one last question for you, my viewers, and I have to read it. What challenge in your life has actually been preparing you to become stronger, wiser, and more aligned with who you truly are. So I hope this show was truly an eye opening and that you have received many golden nuggets and goosebumps. I got a lot of goosebumps. I cannot even comprehend all the sunglasses I've took up. And Sheila, I've come quite a few times to the show. Sheila, did I ever take so many glasses out on a show? Ever?
Do I take my
I
glasses off?
no, I never have done all these glasses on a show, never before. Do you know this? This is the first time I used, let me tell you how many glasses. Ooh, I use all of these glasses on a show. I've
Oh,
never have done this. So what an experience for me and for you, my beautiful viewers. So now it's time for us to dance. So
mm.
let me just get to that
Oh,
screen.
I got that
Oh,
wrong.
my screen is running here like a mad. There you are. My beautiful viewers, are you ready to have a dance with us? My beautiful ladies, do you have time to have a dance with us? Thank you. And the viewers said yes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Woohoo!
Walking on sunshine or dancing in the rain. Sprinkle me with fairy dust so I can fly away. Smiling at a moonbeam or swimming in the sun. Sprinkle me with fairy dust and cover me with
Woo!
from butterflies to
Bye bye, everyone.